right, guys, this is gonna instantly spice up your guitar playing. You have to think like this. So here's what I mean. Let's just dive right into this. No charts today. If you want charts made for this, just drop the word charts in the comments. I'll make them. But I've made them a bazillion times. I'll link you to a playlist on what we're gonna talk. So let's say we have a G major open chord to a C major open chord to an E minor open chord to a D. That's our chord progression. We are in the key of C. You must know that's home. That's our tonal center. Okay, so G to C to E minor to D. Now listen real close and follow me. The number one thing you have to learn, this is a non-negotiable, this is a must-know. You gotta learn triads. So if you don't know what a triad is, you gotta get on it. I will link that playlist at the end. I'm making a killer ebook on all the shapes, major and minor, okay? More on that later, but inside of this G major chord is the spine of it. The notes G, B, and D. So yeah, I'm playing 6 strings, but a few of those tones repeat. But here is the shape you need to know. This is one of them, one of 12. G, B, D, that is the spine of that. Those are the 3 notes from the major scale. The 1, 3, 5, G, B, D, the first, third, and fifth note from the G major scale. That's how you make a G major triad. And we're on the D, G, B string set. You have to know when I say string set, I'm just referring of the way we organize where that shape goes, what 3 strings. Okay, so G, B, D. Now, here's our C open chord. We're gonna take that same shape, and I'm gonna make this easy on you for this first way to spice it up. You're gonna slide it all the way up here, same shape. You see that diagonal shape? Same string set, D, G, B strings, but I'm playing the notes C, E, G. So C, C, okay? So kind of a far move between the open chord and that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take for the E minor open chord, we're gonna slide it up here, we're gonna play E, G, B. Now what you do notice is the shape's a little different. I've got that root finger, that 3rd finger on the D string, that's the E. Same string set, I'm on the D, G, B strings set, but I'm playing the notes E, G, B. I have that flat 3, so I'm barring on the G and the B string. So E, G, B. You guys, this is how you learn the fretboard. You don't learn the notes in isolation. You go E, G, B, E, G, B, E, G, B, okay? And then same shape for the D, back to that major shape, same string set. D, F sharp, A. So G, B, D, C, E, G, E, G, B, D, F sharp, A. What if you just learned 2 of those shapes and learn all the notes in that triad and you memorize that and you know what tomorrow, boom, you're a step ahead of everybody else. So let's do this. Let's play through the open chord progression and then let's go to the triad. So what I want you to do is every time you play an open chord progression, as soon as you do that, go find the triads that match those chords. These are different flavors, these are different voicings. Triads are the blood, the bones, the spine of music. They are everything. They are the cage system. They are everything, you will see. So watch, here's our open chord progression. I will flow rhythmically from that straight into the same progression, but using triads only on the same string set. G to C, rhythm is king always, E minor to D, triads, G to C, E minor to D. So just to review, G, slide up, C, and say the notes, G, B, D, C, E, G, E minor, slide up, E, G, B, and then down, D, F sharp, A. Now I also want you to do this. Another way to always spice up your playing is to flow between harmonic and melodic playing, meaning arpeggiate it now. And if you want to challenge yourself one step further, regardless of your skill level, this will expose your rhythmic skills immediately. Rhythm is king. Without it, you have nothing. Go from the open chord to the triad, okay? Open chord to the triad, open chord to the triad, open chord to the triad, open chord to the triad. Now you see we're moving pretty far because the open chords are all down here. Okay, so watch. G, triad, C, triad, E, triad, D, triad, G, G, C, C, E minor, D, D. Okay, now that, I'm not gonna lie, that is not easy to do. That takes a lot of reps. But again, guitar, if you wanna become a great guitar player, great musician, you have to put in the reps, period, okay? So one last idea for you to try on this, okay? I could have thrown in so many angles, but now what I want you to do is this is how you actually learn to solo over chord progression. So instead of getting stuck in one pentatonic shape somewhere, why don't you try and use the triads to create little melodies, okay? Keep it simple. What do I mean by that? So what I mean is maybe you could record a backing track of the open chords or the triads, okay? Harmonically in your phone, your DAW, whatever you have. And then see if you can use those triad shapes to solo over that. So let's pretend we got the chord progression going. So maybe when you play the G, maybe you bend a note to C, to see, all I'm doing is like little bends. You're getting this amazing amount of ear training just by default by doing stuff like that. So practice arpeggiating the triads, but also using them to create little melodies. And then as you add more, you embellish it by adding more notes or little hammer-ons and pull-offs. It sounds great. So watch. G, G, triad, C, C, E minor. So what I did there is then I just started adding in everything else that I was situationally aware of having. Because here's what happens. If you don't start connecting all this, you'll be blind to it forever. So I challenge you today, before we wrap this up, go take a chord progression you're doing and go find those triads, okay? I did this amazing new video yesterday. YouTube has no idea how to promote it. So definitely hype these videos, like them if they help you. But I did a screen share of a C major scale and I showed you how to build every single triad using this really simple pattern out of the scale and how to put it on the guitar neck. So I don't want you to be disconnected. I want you to understand G, B, D, C, E, G, E, G, B, D, F sharp, A. And then you learn them in different positions. Look, G, C, E minor, D. That's another way to do it. And I didn't move horizontally in the neck. It was more vertically. That's called voice leading. See how much there is to learn? It's infinite. Okay, enough. You got homework to do. Take a 2 to 3 chord open chord progression. Figure out the triad that makes up those open chords. What's the spine, the 3 main notes. Go find those 3 main notes on the neck. Now I'm going to tell you, when you come back here, I will teach you all of these so deep you won't even think about it. They will automatically happen in your playing, and nothing will make your playing more fun than incorporating tons of triads, intervals, scales. When you learn how to mix that all together with a high level of musicality, that's how you sound like you. That's kind of one of the ultimate goals of being a musician and a guitar player, in my humble opinion. Drop jellyfish. Or your favorite sea creature in the comments. Where you're watching from. Only you can stop you. Don't stop. See you in the next video. Peace.